Hi everyone, I hope I am visible and audible. Let me know in the comment section if I am visible as well as audible. Just be more interactive in the comment section, so please let me know. Yeah. Oh, hi. I hope I'm audible and visible. Just let me know in the comment section because I need to be sure about it that I am visible. Hi, hello. Just check if I'm properly audible. Just check properly audible. Hi, hello. How's it going? All good? Just please confirm if I'm audible and visible. In 2 minutes, we'll be beginning the session, but just please confirm once. Hi, Siddharam. How are you? Hi, Shinu. Hi, Manju. What's up? What is going on? What's happening in life? All good? So it seems like you are all here just because you're intrigued by the title that I have shared with you. And it is learning English through stories. And I think this is one of my favorite methods of learning vocabulary, learning new words. So the drill is simple. All you have to do is I'll show you a story. You have to read it, and the story will have fancy, heavy words, and it could be new for you also. So this method of learning is called as learning with context, where I will be showing you a story. You have to read the story and try to figure out what could be the meaning of the story, as in what is the story all about, because the story will contain fancy and heavy words. So just read it very carefully. Whatever I'm going to show you, just read it very carefully and try to figure out what is the meaning of the story, as in what is the story all about, and then we will discuss the fancy words one by one. All right, so if at all you feel like this session is helping you in any manner, just don't forget to hit the like button, because that's how I get motivated, and I would want to continue the series of live sessions for all of you who are not able to attend my regular classes for whatsoever reason. It doesn't matter, but I just want you all to understand the importance of the live sessions that I'm taking. And also, these are getting recorded, so don't worry, you will find the recording on YouTube itself. You can go watch it whenever you want to. And okay, let's begin. So I'm just gonna be sharing the link, sorry, PDF. So today we'll be learning using the PDF. All right, please confirm if everything is visible properly Please confirm once if you can see everything. If you can see the title of the session that we will be having in a while. Yeah, so this method of learning English through stories is very interesting. So, in a while, I'm going to show you the story, and now you have to read the story by yourself first. Try to figure out what could be the meaning of fancy words. If at all you are aware, good for you. If at all you aren't, then I will walk you through each and every fancy word and phrase that is there in the story. Alright, so this is your story. This is the first part of the story. Once this is done, after 5 minutes, I will shift you to the second part of the story, as in the second page. So, first of all, read it by yourself. Giving you 2 minutes to read it. All right. So the title of the story is The Lost Key. So once upon a time, in a quaint little village nestled in the hills, there lived a young girl named Maya. Maya was known for her curious nature and adventurous spirit. One sunny afternoon, while exploring the forest near her home, Maya stumbled upon an ancient looking key half buried in the dirt. Intrigued by her discovery, Maya picked up the key and examined it closely. It was made of solid gold with intricate engravings along its length. She wondered what it could unlock and decided to keep it as a souvenir of her adventure. Days turned into weeks, and Maya couldn't shake the feeling that the key held a secret waiting to be uncovered. Determined to solve the mystery, she embarked on a quest to find the lock that matched the golden key. She searched high and low, exploring every nook and cranny of the village and beyond. Along the way, she encountered helpful villagers who offered clues and guidance. With each step, Maya grew more determined, fueled by the excitement of the unknown. So basically, they are talking about this girl who found a key. Now, there are various aspects involved. She was going somewhere, and midway she found this key. She kept it as a souvenir, but later she realized that it must belong to some place. So she was very intrigued, very curious to know that where does it belong to. And as a result of which, she started her search. This is the gist of what you have read just now. Now, this is the next part. I'll give you 2 minutes again to read it. Continue reading, please. So finally, after weeks of searching, Maya stumbled upon an old dilapidated door hidden deep within the forest. The door was covered in vines and moss, barely visible beneath the thick foliage. With trembling hands, Maya inserted the golden key into the rusty rock and turned it. To her amazement, the door creaked open, revealing a hidden chamber filled with treasures beyond imagination. Maya's eyes widened with wonder as she gazed upon piles of coins, sparkling jewels, and ancient artifacts. But amidst the treasure, Maya found something even more valuable, a sense of fulfillment and accomplishment. She had unlocked the door to adventure and discovered that the greatest treasure were found not in gold or jewels but in the journey itself. With a grateful heart and newfound sense of purpose, Maya returned home carrying the lessons of her adventure with her. And though she may have lost the key that started it all, Maya knew that the memories of her epic quest would stay with her forever. And so, in the quiet village nestled in the hills, the legend of Maya and the lost key lived on, inspiring generations to embrace curiosity, seek adventure, and unlock the hidden treasures that awaited them. Right? So, this is basically a story. She found a key, she was very curious about the key, and finally, she found the place where it belonged to. Though the place had jewels, gold coins, and artifacts, but she was actually satisfied by the journey, not the end result. Right? So, this is the gist of the story that you've just read. But our motive is to learn words out of it, and this is what we are going to do now. So, see, first let's mark the words that could be difficult or new for you. So, I'm assuming that quaint could be a new word for you. Nestled could be a new word for you. So, once upon a time, in a quaint little village nestled in the hills, there lived a young girl named Maya. She is known for her curious nature. One sunny afternoon, while exploring the forest near the home, Maya stumbled upon. This could be a new phrase for you. Now, remember this: the pronunciation of this word, half buried. It's not bury. आधा घुसा हुआ, जमीन में गड़ा हुआ. So, how do you pronounce this word? It is not bury, but it is buried. Okay, in the dirt. Intrigued. Now, this could be a new word for you. By her discovery, Maya picked up the key and examined it closely. It was made of solid gold and with intricate engravings along its length. She wondered what it could unlock and decided to keep it as a souvenir. Okay, I'm assuming that all these words could be new for you. Days turned into weeks and Maya couldn't shake the feeling that. Now, couldn't shake the feeling. Here is your phrase. So, it could be a new thing for you. Held a secret waiting to be uncovered. Determined to solve the mystery, she embarked. Now, this is a new thing. This could be a new word. She searched high and low. Very, very good phrase. And I think each one of you must remember this. Very, very interesting phrase. And we'll come to that. Nook and cranny of the village. Exploring every nook and cranny of the village and beyond. Along the way, she encountered helpful villagers who offered clues and guidance. With each step, Maya grew more determined, fueled by the excitement of the unknown. Fueled by that means she was very much excited. This is what it means here. Alright, moving ahead. Finally, after weeks of searching, Maya stumbled upon, we have already marked it, but let's mark it again. Old dilapidated door, hidden deep within the forest. Now, the door was covered in veins and moss. So, veins and moss is nothing but they are like herbs or small plants. Daliyan जिन्हें बोलते हैं, or you can say बेल. उनके लिए they are referring to this, like small plants, layered plants and everything. Barely visible beneath the thick foliage. Okay, this could be a new thing for you. With trembling hands means shaking hands. Maya inserted the golden key into a rusty lock. Now, rusty here means jung laga hua. And turned it. To her amazement, the door creaked open. Creak मतलब जो door movement होती है at times, तो उसमें से एक आवाज़ आती है. That is called as creaking sound of the door. Especially when there is no oiling, आपने कम oil डाला या oil नहीं है, तो जो पुराने दरवाजे हो जाते हैं, और स्पेशली जो बहुत पुराने ख़राब दरवाजे होते हैं, उनसे ये आवाज़ आती है. revealing a hidden chamber filled with treasures beyond imagination. So her eyes widened with wonder. At times we say कि आंखें खुली की खुली रह गई. Like, right? We often say that whenever we are surprised or amazed. So this is what you can say in English. आंखें खुली की खुली रह गई. Her eyes widened after seeing him. With wonder. You can add this also. कि out of amazement, out of wonder, out of surprise, उसकी आंखें खुली की खुली रह गई. As she gazed upon means लगातार देखना. Piles of gold coins, sparkling jewels, and ancient artifacts. But amidst the treasure, Maya found something more valuable, a sense of fulfillment and accomplishment. She had unlocked the door to adventure and discovered that the greatest treasures were found not in gold jewels but in the journey itself. Right, so now she's grateful, with a grateful heart and newfound sense of purpose. Maya returned home carrying the lessons of her adventure with her, and though she may have lost the key that started it all, Maya knew that the memories of her epic quest, very, very good word, would stay with her forever. Right, and embrace curiosity can also be a new word for you. That's it. So these are the words that you can keep in mind, as in this could be new for you. Now, some of you might know some of them, but it's okay. We'll be discussing a lot of them. But remember, creak open means what? जो दरवाजे की साउंड आती है जब ऑयल नहीं रहता या बहुत पुराने दरवाजे आ जाते हैं, उनको खोलने पे जो साउंड आती है, दैट इज कॉल्ड क्रीक ओपन. Foliage means घना. For example, if I'm saying that the tree in front of me had thick foliage. Now foliage मतलब वो इतना घना है कि उसकी जो पत्ते, what foliage actually means, एक ट्री के जितने भी पत्ते हैं या ब्रांचेस हैं. सो इफ आई एम सेइंग कि वो थिक फॉलिएज है या ट्री हैड थिक फॉलिएज, मतलब काफ़ी घना पेड़ है वो. द पेड़ इज और द ट्री इज़ वेरी डेंस. द डेंसिटी इज़ मोर, देर आर मोर नंबर ऑफ लीव्स. तो घना है, जस्ट लाइक बाल होते हैं वो घने होते हैं, सिमिलरली ट्रीज भी होते हैं वो घने होते हैं. एंड हाउ डू यू से इट? यूजिंग द वर्ड फॉलिएज. सो इफ आई एम सेइंग कि थिक फॉलिएज है, दैट मीन्स वो पेड़ काफ़ी घना है. ओके, नाउ let's cover all of these words one by one. So the first statement was, once upon a time in a quaint village, quaint little village nestled in the hills, there lived a young girl named Maya. So simply, there's a girl who was living in this quaint village nestled in the hills. That means quaint here simply means a small, charming, very picturesque village with a very picturesque quality. Now, what is the meaning of picturesque quality? Picturesque means something which is camera worthy, something that is very beautiful, that you feel like it's a picture like thing. You can easily take photograph of it. It's that beautiful. So it's other way of saying something which is very enchanting, something which is very magical, charming. So here quaint simply means a very small means a small as in something which is something that has less number of houses, let's say. And charming village, that means a very beautiful village. Usually when you go to northern side of India, you often encounter these quaint little villages, very beautiful small houses, limited number of people, covered with greenery, lush green villages. So you can use this word for such places. And nestled means it is somewhere positioned between the hills or among the hills, comfortably within the hills. Hills के बीचों बीच में वो बसा हुआ है. Very beautiful location, very scenic location, very cozy location. Cozy means very calm, very comfortable location. So nestled means positioned comfortably within the hills. This is what it means. And quaint simply means here something which is very beautiful, charming, very delicate. You feel very good after seeing it, very captivating, very attractive. So for such things you use quaint. So here in the first line they are simply saying that once upon a time there was a quaint little village. That means very small village, very charming, very appealing village. And there was a girl named Maya. And where was this village located? among the hills, within the hills. Hills के बीचों बीच ये village बसा हुआ था. Alright? Okay. So I hope quaint is clear, nestled is clear. If you want to talk about let's say a place which जो कि कहीं hills के बीचों बीच में है, so you can obviously use the word nestled. Okay, so कोई भी चीज़ जो बहुत ही positioned है, positioned, so simply nestled is synonymous to positioned within something. Alright? Now, Maya was known for her curious nature and adventurous spirit. So curious means जिसको हर चीज़ जानने की उत्सुकता होती है, बहुत ज़्यादा at times उत्सुकता होती है, is known as curious. Curious nature. Someone who's inquisitive. I don't know if you've attended the last few sessions that we have had until now, but we have learned this word inquisitive. What is the meaning of inquisitive? Inquisitive simply means जो बहुत जानने की जिज्ञासा रखता है, या someone who wants to know everything कि ये कैसे हुआ, ये कैसे हो रहा है. If at all वो AI के बारे में अगर हमने सुना तो he quickly wants to know कि AI क्या है. कुछ लोग होते हैं जिनको कार्स के बारे में बहुत शौक होता है जानने का, या जिनको टेक्नोलॉजी के बारे में अवेयरनेस रहने का बहुत ज़्यादा शौक होता है. सो यू कैन कॉल देम इनक्विजिटिव या क्यूरियस. शी इज़ क्यूरियस अबाउट कार्स, ही इज़ ऑलवेज इनक्विजिटिव अबाउट टेक्नोलॉजी. सो दैट्स हाउ यू यूज़ इट. क्यूरियस नेचर मीन्स जिसको हमेशा उत्सुकता होती है, जागरूकता रखने की, एज इन उत्सुकता होती है चीज़ें, नई चीज़ें जानने की. दैट्स हाउ यू कैन कोट इट. Right? An adventurous spirit means someone who's very bold, very daring. If at all you go to this amusement park और वहाँ पे if there's your friend is there जिसको सारे झूले ट्राई कर रहे हैं, सारे राइड्स ट्राई कर रहे हैं, very adventurous, डर नहीं लगता है, so you can call her adventurous spirit. She is very adventurous, or she is an adventurous spirit. She loves to do bold and daring things, right? Or why do we do this? To take new experiences. Someone who always seeks out new experiences or challenges. So such people are known as adventurous spirit. Alright, I hope this is clear. Now, the next. Intrigued by her discovery, Maya picked up the key and examined it closely. Now, intrigued means someone who's very fascinated by something. If I'm saying that this lecture is intriguing, मतलब you really felt good after attending the session. आप बहुत ज़्यादा fascinated थे the way I was using to teach you all. So intrigue simply means जो बहुत ज़्यादा fascinated है. Now she was very much fascinated by her discovery. Maya was fascinated by what she found. She was like, oh, ये कि कुछ नया है, कुछ इंटरेस्टिंग है, हाफ बेरीड समवेयर, हो सकता है ये बहुत पुरानी हो. शी वॉज वेरी मच क्यूरियस टू नो अबाउट इट, एंड शी वॉज वेरी मच फैसिनेटेड ऑल्सो कि क्या हो सकता है. मतलब शी वॉज रियली हैप्पी, सैटिस्फाइड. सो इंट्रीग मीन्स फैसिनेटेड और इंटरेस्टेड. Maya picked up the key and examined it closely. Examined it closely means उसने बहुत closely उस चीज़ को देखा, observe किया, what it could mean, क्या हो सकता है, क्या नहीं हो सकता है. Now, the lost key. Days turned into weeks. Now this is a very good phrase. अगर आपको ये चीज़ हिंदी में बोलनी है, इंग्लिश में बोलनी है कि दिन महीनों में बदल गए, महीना साल में बदल गया, and still he did not return yet. So इसको कहने का सबसे अच्छा तरीका है days turned into weeks, weeks turned into months, hours turned into days, days turned into months, or days turned into weeks, weeks turned into months, months turned into year, but वो अभी तक नहीं आया. And Maya couldn't shake the feeling off. Shake the feeling is very interesting, or couldn't shake the feeling. Let's do it from here. Couldn't shake the feeling that the key held a secret waiting to be uncovered. Now, couldn't shake the feeling is again a very beautiful phrase, and you can use it for something like this. Maya couldn't get rid of the feeling or intuition that the key had some hidden significance. So what happens is कि if at all आपके सामने कुछ आता है and आप उससे अपना mind divert नहीं कर पा रहे हो, you couldn't get the फीलिंग ऑफ इट कि अच्छा ये क्या हो सकता है, क्या नहीं हो सकता, आप उसके बारे में कॉन्स्टेंटली ओवर थिंक कर रहे हो, यू आर थिंकिंग अबाउट इट, तो और उस फीलिंग से नहीं निकल पा रहे, नॉट एबल टू गेट रिड ऑफ दैट फीलिंग, there you use this phrase couldn't shake the feeling. So I couldn't shake the feeling of going to a vacation means I'm constantly thinking about it. Nahi ja pa rahi, that's another thing. I'm not able to go, that's different, but I couldn't get rid of that feeling. So there you use such words, couldn't get rid of this feeling, right? This is your next phrase. Now, determined to solve the mystery, she embarked on a quest. Now, here you will encounter two new words. First is embarked, and the second one is quest. Now, embark means starting. You embark on a journey, you embark on a quest. So, started here means embark. And quest means your search, your journey. Quest basically means journey of search. This is what quest means. So she started her search to find the lock that matched the golden key. Right? Embark means started. Quest means a journey of search. Let's say कोई भी journey or adventure with a specific mindset or specific goal in mind, that is called as quest. तो उसने अपनी जर्नी स्टार्ट की किस चीज़ की, ढूंढने की, वो की का एक्चुअली लॉक कौन सा है, राइट? नाउ शी सर्च्ड हाई एंड लो. नाउ दिस इज समथिंग दैट आई हैव पॉइंटेड आउट अर्लियर ऑल्सो, दैट वेरी वेरी ब्यूटिफुल फ्रेज, वेरी ब्यूटिफुल थिंग दैट यू मस्ट नो. हाई एंड लो मतलब मैंने हर जगह देख लिया, बहुत ही ज़्यादा देखा और ऊपर नीचे आगे पीछे सब जगह देख लिया. दैट इज़ व्हाट हाई एंड लो मीन्स. सो आई सर्च्ड हाई एंड लो बट आई कुडंट फाइंड द की. आई सर्च्ड हाई एंड लो बट आई कुडंट फाइंड द पर्सन इन द इवेंट, राइट? सो हाई एंड लो मीन्स बहुत ही हर जगह देख लिया, बट हाउ, बहुत ही completely and exhaustively. You were tired also after that and you searched completely everywhere. So I looked for the key high and low. मतलब मैंने in हिंदी भी इसे की चप्पा चप्पा छान मारा. This is how you use this phrase. Now the next is every nook and cranny. That means every small and hidden place. So these two phrases are very close to each other. She searched high and low मतलब उसने हर जगह एक एक जगह देख लिया. एंड एवरी नूक इन क्रैनी मीन्स कोने कोने में हर छुपी हुई जगह पे सर्च कर लिया. लीविंग नो स्टोन अनटर्न मतलब कोई भी चीज़ उसने छोड़ी नहीं, हर जगह उसने देख लिया. विलेज में एंड बियॉन्ड, विलेज एंड विलेज के बाद भी, अंटिल विलेज, आई मीन वेर एवर द विलेज इज एंड बियॉन्ड इट. Finally, after weeks of searching, Maya stumbled upon an old dilapidated door hidden deep within the forest. Now, stumbled upon means what? Stumbled means you came or you encountered something unexpectedly. किसी भी चीज़ को आप unexpectedly. So, Maya stumbled upon, she unexpectedly came across a door which was in dilapidated condition. Now what is dilapidated? Dilapidated simply means something which is in a very bad state. बहुत ही old है, जिस पे ध्यान नहीं दिया गया है. It's in a very bad condition. There you use this word dilapidated, right? So in a state of despair, suggesting old age and neglected thing. To her amazement. Now this is a very good phrase. अगर आप किसी चीज़, और let's say कोई, if you're talking about someone who is surprised for some reason or amazed for some reason, so uske liye you can use this phrase. So to her amazement, the door creaked open, revealing a hidden chamber filled with treasures beyond imagination. Now creaked open, you already know, जो दरवाजे की आवाज़ होती है, जो बहुत पुराने दरवाजे होते हैं. इमेजिन स्पेशली इन हॉरर मूवीज़, जो हॉन्टेड हाउस होते हैं, उनके जो पुराने दरवाजे होते हैं, हाउ डू यू, आई मीन व्हाट कुड यू एक्सपेक्ट फ्रॉम देम? ऑब्वियसली व्हाइल ओपनिंग दे विल मेक अ साउंड. व्हाट इज़ दैट साउंड? दैट साउंड इज कॉल्ड creaking. And to her amazement means she was surprised and astonished by what she saw. So instead of writing this entire line, she was surprised and astonished by what she saw, you can simply remember or write, to her amazement, comma, the door creaked open. She was not expecting the door to open, but she was surprised when it happened. So instead of writing this entire statement, you can simply write, to her amazement. Alright, is it clear? Alright. Now, but amidst the treasure, Maya found something even more valuable. And what was it? The sense of fulfillment and accomplishment. What is the meaning of this phrase, sense of fulfillment and accomplishment? The feeling of satisfaction and achievement. Alright, so a feeling of satisfaction and achievement. But amidst the treasure means treasure ke beecho beach, yeah, in the middle of the treasure. What did she found? She found this sense of satisfaction and achievement, that she was very proud of her journey. So amidst here means किसी भी चीज़ के बीचों बीच. Amidst the disturbance, there was a peace. Now this sounds very ironical, बहुत ही opposite sound करता है. But another example could be that she found herself amidst the crowd. मतलब उसने, as soon as she opened her eyes, she found herself amidst the crowd. मतलब जैसे ही उसने अपनी आंखें खोली, उसने अपने आप को crowd के बीचों बीच पाया. Right? So amidst means बीचों बीच, in the middle of or surrounded by the treasure. Okay? Alright. And so, in the quiet village nestled in the hills, the legend of Maya and the lost key lived on. Now, legend of lived on means it continued to exist and remember. So, this is a phrasal verb. Live on or lived on means it continued to exist or be remembered. Now, what did she learn out of it? She learned to embrace curiosity. Embrace means what? Embrace means अपनाना किसी चीज़ को, खुले दिल से किसी चीज़ को वेलकम करना. That for example, we should always embrace changes. मतलब जो भी changes हमारी लाइफ में आ रहे हैं उन्हें हमेशा हमें अपनाना चाहिए, वेलकम करना चाहिए. Right? So we should always embrace curiosity. If you're curious about something, then you must take it forward. You must welcome that feeling and take it forward. This is what it means here. Right? And seek adventure means to actively look for new and exciting experiences. Matlab, you should always look for something that excites you. Right? So this is it. So this was the entire story. I wanted to keep this session very short because I'm assuming that it's Sunday and you must not be expecting a class, but I thought of taking class out of curiosity, maybe you can say it in that manner. Anyway, so this is a very short session, but let's revise before winding up. So once upon a time, in a quaint little village nestled in the hills, there lived a young girl named Maya. Now quaint, what is the meaning of quaint? We have already discussed. Something which is very small, very charming, very delicate, very picturesque. Little village, nestled in the hills. Now nestled means hills के बीचों बीच में वो village था. And there lived a young girl named Maya. वहाँ एक माया नाम की लड़की रहती थी. What was the nature of this girl? She was very curious. मतलब उसको हर चीज़ जानने की उत्सुकता थी. And adventurous spirit. She was bold, she was daring. One sunny afternoon, while exploring the forest near her home, Maya stumbled upon. Means by chance, she was not expecting to find something like this, but she came across something. So she stumbled upon, by chance, what? An ancient looking key which was half buried in the dirt. Half buried means आधी ज़मीन में गड़ी हुई थी. She was so much fascinated by what she has found. Intrigued means fascinated. That she picked up the key and उसने बहुत closely उसे observe किया. It was made of solid gold with intricate engravings. Engravings means what? उसमें design थी और बहुत ही बारीक थी, detailed थी, बारीक. This is what it means. along its length. She wondered what it could unlock and decided to keep it as a souvenir of her adventure. तो यादों के तौर पे रखने के लिए उसका जो भी adventure था, whatever her adventure was, just to remember something out of it, she kept that key as a memory. But then she couldn't get rid of the feeling that it could have any secret involved. So she was constantly thinking about it. She couldn't shake the feeling of it. Determined to solve the mystery, she started a search to find, or she started a search to look for the lock of that key. Now, she searched everywhere, like she searched everywhere completely, every hidden place or every small place in the village or beyond. And gradually, she couldn't find anything. She was clueless. She was also taking the help of the villagers around. With each step, Maya grew more determined and fueled by the excitement of the unknown. So she was like very much excited about what it could be, where could it belong to. So she was very much excited about it. Right? Now, finally, after weeks of searching, she stumbled upon, means she unexpectedly came across this old house, or no, not house, but old door, which was in a very bad, very pathetic condition, damaged completely. Very old, damaged door, hidden deep within the forest. The door was covered in vines and moss. मतलब उसमें पेड़ लगे हुए थे, छोटे छोटे प्लांट्स वहाँ आसपास उगे हुए थे, उन सब से वो ढका हुआ था पेड़. Barely visible. So it was barely visible because thick foliage था. जो पत्ते भी थे जिससे वो covered था, वो बहुत ज़्यादा thick थे, बहुत ज़्यादा number में थे. It was quite dense. So the door was not even visible. It was hardly visible. So shaking hands, she was actually shaking because it could turn into anything. So Maya inserted the golden key into the rusty lock and turned it. So out of surprise, the door creaked open. She was not expecting it, but it happened. So she was amazed. And there was a hidden chamber filled with treasures. So this already we know, and she was very happy. Her eyes, मतलब देख के चौंक गई वो. आंखें खुली की खुली रह गई. This is what it means when you're saying eyes widened with wonder. As she gazed upon the piles of gold coins, sparkling jewels, and ancient artifacts. Now, treasure के बीचों बीच उसने कुछ और valuable experience किया, and that was the sense of fulfillment and accomplishment that she received. She was not worried about the jewels and golds that she has discovered, but she was actually happy about the sense of fulfillment of completing the task. She finally, out of hard work, she found the door and the lock which matched the key. So she was more excited about it. She was more happy about the accomplishment. Right? So this is how you learn new words. This is one of the methods of learning English using story, which I feel is a very interesting method because you need to learn with context. You cannot learn just isolated words. So always make sure that you have something really good, or there are a lot of methods. We are discussing these methods in these sessions that we are doing these days, as in I'm saying so many these, but let's get back to the point. What I'm trying to say here is that don't learn isolated words. Make sure that you are learning English, of course, but in a fun way, in a very interesting way. Otherwise, it won't be there with you for a longer period of time. You need to make sure that you're creating your own tactics, own strategies to learn English, so that not only learning could be a part of your life, but also implementing. And this is what we are learning. I think you come across so many channels, so many Instagram pages where you're being taught to learn English in different way, but it's up to you how you are receiving it, how you're conceiving it. So if you are not using your strategies, your methods, your personally developed methods to learn English, eventually you will forget it. So make sure that you work on this. Learning English through stories is one of the best ways of learning English, not just English, but also words, vocabulary. You if you're not an avid reader, start reading short stories. Even the book of students of class 6th to 8th will also do, because they have really good words, really good short stories. Their textbook I'm talking about, like NCRT books, you can pick them and start reading them, because the stories are interesting also, and at the same time you will get to learn a lot of new words. So it is going to polish your speaking skills, and just figure out what works for you and start working on them, because it's a never ending process. Even I read a lot of books just to remember words, use them whenever I feel like, and make my English better, make my English communication better, make my English speaking skills better. So do not stop, because you will have to work hard every day to become better as an English speaker. All right. So, keeping that in mind, we are going to call it a day and connect again tomorrow at 9. So, today we had the session at 9:30, but tomorrow we'll be having it at 9, and the session will be 1 hour long. So, make sure you be a part of it. All right. Thank you so much for joining in today. Bye, everyone. Take care. And if you enjoyed the session, don't forget to hit the like button just to motivate me to bring more such live sessions on YouTube. All right. Bye.